Hi guys. So we went out and about shopping yesterday, and I thought I would share this moment with you guys because there's a lot of people we've connected through YouTube and that have special needs, that are handicapped. They're going through their own battles, so I'm sure they can relate to this video. I took Sasha shopping yesterday. It was Sunday, so we went. We live in a very small town, so we have to go about probably half an hour to the nearest town to go to like a Walmart, Target, and that's where we go once a week. So she was already having that high anxiety kind of day to begin with. I call it our red zone, and it's when I know she might be short-lived on our outings and I might have to take her out. We might have to leave there quickly because even though we're on medication, we're still having a lot of moments in the red zone of high anxiety. So we went down to Walmart, and before we go in, we talk about what we're going to get. I show her my list, and Sasha has this memory that is so fantastic that she can basically remember my list in her head, no problem. That's how good that girl's memory is. It's amazing to watch. For somebody who had traumatic brain injury and is not supposed to remember anything, she just can remember it. That's how we engage to go in, and then I tell her we're going in, and I let her push the cart, and I just kind of sift the end, so she tells me where she wants to go, and she engages, and she does the up and down the aisles, and she thinks of the next item in her head where we have to go to get it. And there may be spots where she has to stop because something catches her eye, like a movie or a toy, and we talk about it. Maybe we get it. So we were shopping, and to deal with anxiety and coping mechanism is what Sasha has started to do. She's done it mildly in the past, but recently it's really started to pick up. Is what she does is a favorite movie or a TV show. She repeats it word for word, scene for scene, very theatrically, like not just like she gets really into the movements and the motions of it. And it's really cute to watch, and she'll do it even on the car ride home because it kind of soothes her and calms her down. We were strolling up and down the aisles, and I think we were in the food aisle, and she had this look on her face when I turned around to ask her if she was okay, because all of a sudden she had gotten really quiet, and she said, "Can I talk to you?" And I said, "Sure." So she darted around the cart, and she came around, and where she reaches around my waist, and she gave me a huge bear hug, and I said, "What's the matter?" And she burst into tears, and she buried her head into me, and I said, "Are you okay? Like, did something happen? Like, that's the instinct." And she goes, "Mom, that little girl back there was pointing at me and laughing when I was singing my Tinkerbell songs, and it really hurt my feelings." And as a special needs parent, I knew this day would come from the moment I became a special needs parent, because unfortunately, people who are a little bit different perceive other people as Sasha's sticking out, Sasha's doing some things different, Sasha may be acting differently, she may be moving differently. This is what I knew special needs would end up to be, because unfortunately parents haven't always taught their kids to not stop and stare, and everybody's normal and everybody loves each other, and hate breeds hate kind of thing. So I'm so engaged in everything else around us that I probably didn't even notice, and Sasha's very perceptive about surroundings, colors, everything. Nothing goes past that girl. And I said, "You know what? I don't know why she was ever doing that." I said, "Because Sasha's happy and Sasha loves everybody. And sometimes when people see other people that are so happy, sometimes they don't want to be happy for them. And you keep on singing and you keep on dancing, and don't you worry ever about what anybody else thinks about you, because as long as Sasha is confident and happy on the inside, that's the only thing that matters in life." And we had a talk about that, and we got some chips at Subway afterwards, and we calmed down again. But that was the moment that Sasha finally had at 9 years old to say, "I'm a little bit different." And she's starting to perceive that about others to her now, to say they're noticing that, and that moment has finally come for us. And yes, I did have a mommy moment. Yes, I did break down. I'm always trying to put on that tough front, but I put my sunglasses on our journey home and I did cry. And why? Because it's like, Sasha is this vibrant, happy, go lucky, never has a bad day, never lets anything bother her. She could care less if, she has that, special place on the baseball team, or if she's, the most liked person in class. These are not what Sasha's worried about. She's just happy being herself. And for somebody to break her down and be that rude and negative to her, I really felt sorry for that little girl and not for us, because I know that Sasha will keep on being happy, and that I will keep supporting her through all of her decisions to be herself and be confident and be herself, and never change anything about her, because there's nothing ever to change. And that's the problem, that we see something that's a little bit different. We see a child that's not the normal 9-year-old child, and we stop and stare. And please don't do that. It's okay to ask a question politely or say hi and keep on trucking, but if I was to stare at you, how would you feel about that? Especially if I stared at your child. There's some people that would probably come and attack verbally because of that. And I want people to perceive handicap and special needs out in public the same way, that there's nothing to fear. We don't have some disease. We're not going to give it to you. We're just trucking about our normal day. This is our life. This is our daily routine. It may be a little bit different than yours on the daily basis, but this is just what we're doing. And please don't stare, because there's no dinner and show to watch at Walmart. And I have to smile and laugh at those people on the inside, because it's like they just don't know what a great little special girl that I know, and the differences that I have learned to love. So just thought I'd share that with you guys, and it was one of those mommy moments that I'm sure some of my viewers can relate to. So we'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching.